Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing 2 Overture. It is episode 132, and it is Thursday, October the 16th.
Yep, it's the 16th. It might be later. It depends if YouTube has gotten over its outage. Who knows?
I don't know why, but my brain always wants to think. I think all of the October teen dates are Homestuck dates, and I don't know why.
No, well, it's because it's your 413, and I think, isn't it?
6-6.
No, it's like 6. I thought it was 10-6. It's 12-6.
I thought it was because Carcat. What's Carcat's last name?
I think it's Vanitas, but I'm not sure.
Because okay, so it's six because Carcat is 6 letters and all the trolls are 6 letters,
Yeah.
and then you add up you count how many total letters they have, and that's the date. So I think it's like 612.
I think, yeah, it might be. I don't know. I don't know about Homestuck.
I don't know.
Man, I was.
Yeah, yeah, because like Rose Lalonde or John Edbert, they're all. It's actually 411, but that's because the beta launched on 411, and then
Yeah,
the series started on.
on 413.
God, that should not. Thanks, thanks. Homestuck made this world.
Yeah. Listen, like I would that the last podcast I listened to was their game study with I can't remember his name. I can't remember the guy's name. Hi Nolan. I gotta look it up real quick.
Hey,
I've
What do you
watched
make?
his. I've watched his. It's Geller, right?
Ross Geller.
No.
Got it.
What is his name? What is his name? Talk about. Uh.
What do you make?
I can't remember because I'm like blanking. I'm blanking. I think it's Jacob Geller.
Gallagher Geller.
Jacob Geller. It is Jacob
I
Geller.
don't know who that is. That does not help me at all.
Well, he's done some stuff. He's like a YouTube video essay man.
Oh, okay.
I read.
of course, Gallagher.
Yeah, he's done some stuff. It
I
just
watched like 10 minutes of a Gallagher stand up the other week. It
It's not
wasn't
good.
that funny. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
that
not.
funny. The best part was when he was like, "And you, sir, what do you do?" And he's like, "I'm a talent agent." And it was just like, he like Gallagher shut up so fast because it was just like, never in my life. I don't have material for that. I don't. What am I supposed to do with that? That's the funniest part.
anyway.
Oh, that's pretty
It's
good.
because me and Drew were talking about Nebula
Yeah.
before, and Jacob Geller is a Nebula person.
Uh, yeah. Okay.
Like he's one of the big Nebula mans. Like it's Tierzu, it's him.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay.
So Nebula is
Oh,
like
okay.
the video
Yeah.
essay proprietary
thing.
platform. And me and Drew were talking
well,
about
if you
like,
go on Nebula, I think there's actually a lot more crap that has now filled up its ranks too.
well,
I remember
Wow.
earlier on looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's pretty interesting. It'd be like cool to check out. And that was like, I think a year and a half ago. It's definitely just
Yeah.
full of dog shit now.
that's
Yeah.
because
Want to guess?
like did it do the full Learning Channel, Discovery Channel cycle where you start off when you're like, we're gonna make our nature shows and our educational content, and then someone just said like in the business room, if you put in like a couple reality shows in there, you could
Have
juice
you ever
your
thought about
ratings.
talking about aliens?
Yeah,
I think it's. I don't think they did that. I think Nebula is like YouTube, where it's an open platform. It's not like
I
a
thought it was
restricted.
closed and you had to buy a
I
membership
don't
for
think
it.
so. No, you can buy a subscription, but I think content creators, like if you want to make content for it, I don't think it's blocked off. I
It
think
says
anyone can.
you gotta buy it on the website.
So as
Oh,
long as you
okay.
buy a subscription, you can then start making content on it.
Yeah, but you can also watch it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So okay, so that still means that anyone can make content on it.
Yeah, okay, so like anyone can make content on. So like if I wanted to put this crap on Nebula, I could. but I'd have to buy into Nebula.
Yep, that's where they get you.
Yeah, and I don't think the audience. But to me, like, I don't know. I just, in principle, I'm for this. I want to be clear. In principle, I'm for this. In practice,
Yeah.
I'm not. It's like Mastodon. In principle, I am 100% on board with Mastodon. In practice, I am not.
Yeah, in practice, the people who are making it have no understanding of what people actually need.
I don't understand why social media is that hard. I feel like the solution is there, and the solution is we want Twitter, but we don't want the Nazis on it, and that's literally it.
Kevin, do you know why that's impossible? Because that's not monetizable.
I know. But, like...
And people, are you gonna pay money for Twitter?
Oh, hell no.
No.
Exactly. Okay, Twitter without Nazis. Would I pay money for Twitter without Nazis? Would I have a something awful subscription?
Okay, so if you could
towards no.
guarantee me, and this is kind of like we're in hypothetical situations, which I feel everything in our current technosphere is hypothetical situations. And in the hypothetical situation of I get good Twitter and all of the Nazis are gone, I would pay for it. However, you're not going to get that.
Like, it's hard because for it to really actually work, it still has to be free.
Yeah, no, because you need people making
But
crap
then you
on
just
it.
have to, yeah, like it still has to be free for everyone to use. But then if you just like it, you can pay money for nothing. Like that's the kicker to me is the premium pass has to do nothing because as soon as it does something, you fucked it up.
Yeah. Like you
It has
can't
to be I just like this product and I want to support it.
it can even
Yeah.
I think your what you get is if the old blue check or whatever. You just get like a green check next to your thing that said you paid money, but you don't get any priority.
Nope.
You don't get any priority.
Nope, I don't even want that because people will then start being like, "Oh, I have a green check mark." Nope, I don't even want that.
Okay.
I browsed 4chan enough to know that when premium passes came out and people had the stupid clover next to their name, it annoyed me.
Well, yeah.
And they felt superior because like, oh, I gave 4chan bad. Yeah.
Okay, another counterpoint. What if I were to submit the idea of this if we're in full fantasy land called good 4chan? It's 4chan, but it's good.
Oh, tell me more.
Okay, so you take 4chan and you get rid of all the Nazis, and then suddenly
you have actual janitor and mods who are decent people.
yeah, and yeah. But some of them are gonna slip through, but they'll get got eventually. Like that's just like
exactly. Yeah.
Listen, we're realistic here.
Listen, if you cultivate a healthy community, they will just naturally report the garbage for you.
Yeah, like we get that. Or and like no quarantine zones. We're not going to quarantine zone. We're not going to add poll. We're not going to add that at all.
Oh no, none of that works. All that does is actually attract worse people. To the site.
No, we don't want that. So we're not doing that. But that's my social media.
Man, I really like image boards as a forum.
That's what I'm saying. Like look, like all of this crap is like conceptually, I like 4chan as the like you just post stuff, but I don't like what it. I don't like the actual 4chan.
What it's allowed to devolve into.
Yeah, and I don't because it needs to be because I remember like. This is gonna make me sound such like an idiot, but I don't care. There was good stuff on 4chan. 4chan used to be a cool place to look and browse, and like you could go in to find like, oh, here's the latest episode of like Avatar or whatever, and people would be talking about it, and you're like, okay, here's the Young Justice
and like
thread.
story times,
like
comic story times. Those,
yeah. People would just post like, here's the episode, here's the I don't know. Here's Agent Venom arc in Spider-Man, and everyone talks about it, and you're like, that's cool.
Yep.
Here's what do you think's going to happen on the new chapter of Chainsaw Man? Everyone just kind of throws their thoughts out there, and it's okay.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
And
the
then
new chapter of Chainsaw Man is great.
I'm a staunch opponent of generals.
Oh yeah,
I hate them. They completely undermine the point of an image board where everyone's anonymous. Like, just get out of here.
see, because I think that like the general is, to me, if you want a general, you want a forum or a specific chat room. Like
Exactly.
that's not the point of the image board.
That is not what this is.
No, like if you want to talk about Magic: The Gathering, and only Magic: The Gathering, then you're gonna like find, I don't know, like the Magic Reddit. Like do that. I think Reddit is an okay substitute for forums, but it's not a great substitute for forums. It's still problems.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I know this is 100% because I spent too many formative years on 4chan.
Yeah.
But Reddit also just has like the nerd loser aroma attached to it, where I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, it does.
Ugh.
Oh, it does. Nolan had some. Oh, Nolan's back. Yeah. I think Reddit has issues. I think Reddit is okay.
Like, okay, you're gonna get bait on any social media platform.
Yeah.
But like with Reddit having it baked into the karma system garbage, I hate it. Like, it just needs to be like the most you could get on 4chan is just the reply count. Like that's all.
No, you could get some loser on the internet saying, "Yo, that guy's right," and that's all we want.
It's
yeah.
way too much time on 4chan.
No, 100%. Probably too. Yeah, no, it's bad. But I went there. I still sometimes go on 4chan just because the internet has been reduced.
The porn, yeah, I get you.
Well, okay, we'll talk about like ID verification and porn when we talk about ChatGPT saying they're doing it, or we could just go off into that. We'll just go off into that right now.
Well, no, hold up. First, I was gonna say I think one of the like biggest flaws of 4chan is that it does not teach people how to use filters that are like baked.
No, the filters are very important. Oh, I have so many filters on. Just to like you put in like every gamer word in the filter, and suddenly things start cleaning up. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You put
Homestuck in the filter, and suddenly it starts cleaning up.
It's gone.
It's astounding.
But yeah, okay. So, but still, like I do go to 4chan because our websites have been reduced, and also our pornography websites in Tennessee way down.
Are y'all restricted now?
Yeah. We've been restricted for a while.
Welcome to Texas.
It's nuked.
It's terrible. because I'm not.
I know some sites you can still use.
No, I know all the sites I can still use.
We know. There's a couple left, but
it's astounding to me how ineffective the ban is, because it's like the people making the laws don't understand how the internet works.
No,
so...
it's like the most obvious one. So like you can't go on Pornhub.
Yeah.
But then that also kind of upset me, because I did like the halcyon days when I could go to the pornography site and not have to worry about my computer turning into viruses. Where now I'm like 20% sure. Like my computer's not going to turn into viruses.
Back to the 2000s.
See, in the 2000s, it was like 50-50, and now we're at like 10% turning into viruses. But
it's like, thank goodness I have uBlock.
Yeah, without uBlock, it would be 50-50 again.
Yeah,
but now we're back.
uBlock, it's like, I guess I'm getting a Playboy subscription.
But it's like, because I do not like the idea of sending my photo ID to a pornography. Also, you could talk about how like.
Yeah, let's talk about Discord. Let's talk about this very app we're using right now.
Dude, I don't want my ID, because I know we talked about we naively, because we wanted to say like, yo, children don't interact with me or whatever. But I think that ship has sailed, and it's just no. I don't want to have basically the government or any corporation have my ID and know what I'm doing. I just don't like it.
Listen,
nothing good can come of it.
I want parents to just watch their kids or set up fire. Like, there are protections already in place, just like filters on 4chan that the people who are complaining about are just like acting like they don't have them. God, the stupid court case where the lady's like, my son accessed pornography on the laptop I hid in my closet. And sometimes he looked at it like 16 times a day, and you're just like, "Oh man, I feel bad for that kid."
No, that kid has
But you're hiding it in a closet, and you can't just lock. Like, you can lock a computer. You could lock that kid out. This is a made-up garbage.
No, it's really easy to do. You just even on your Windows, it says like your PIN number, and you just put your PIN number on.
Yep. And there you go.
And the PIN number is really easy to type in. It's like really easy to type in.
Okay. The question: are kids not like scared of their parents walking in like in the old days?
I don't know. I was terrified of that.
I was horrible. I was terrified.
Right? Like, it's one of those of parents now have to be more technologically literate than ours were, right?
Yeah.
So, there's no way. I can't imagine trying to be an iPad kid and want to look at porn when you know that they could check in and see what you're doing on your iPad.
Okay, not even that, but like, you walk into your son's room and he quickly puts something underneath the bed, regardless if it's a tablet or a book. You know what's happening in there.
You're fucking watching.
Parents should have this instinct.
Watching Ninja Scroll and you're ready to chuck that TV out the window at a moment's notice?
Anytime.
You walk into a room and the channel quickly changes to something.
I want to be
clear. You notice the VHS or the DVD player is on.
I'm going to share a dark truth from my past.
Which is better? Do you want the TV facing the door, like on the opposite wall, or do you want the TV facing away from the door next to the door? What do you want to see as a parent when you walk in? The channel change, you're like, or do you want to see the cover get thrown up real quick and be like,
no, you want the channel
thrown up real quick.
No, you want the channel.
I don't know.
You want the TV.
No, you want to look. You want the channel, and you want to see like because then you don't see the actual thing, and you don't know how far along it was, and your brain can live in that like Schrodinger's paradise. I did want to share. Oh yeah, you go. Go
ahead.
I was just going to share that I've never been caught on walked in, but in ye olden days, wee lad Kevin and his teens did find the history searches, and I got a talking to.
I had that.
So and it was very embarrassing, and it was very humiliating.
We had a completely technologically illiterate dad, but you have a brother who's also using the same computer, so you're naturally seeing the other's history, and you're like, I gotta remember to wipe it, but you don't always remember to wipe it.
No, okay. So same as Kevin, I also got caught by my parents on the history, and I went, I don't know. I guess I just hit something that popped up, just a lie.
I didn't. I just
pop up. It
was too gone. I got
they knew
to.
They knew I was immediately lying. But then I got called in another time and they pulled it up. I'm like, that's not me. I didn't do that. It must have been my brother.
Yo, that one ain't me. I'll let you know.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that's not me. All right. I didn't touch it. Talk to someone else about that.
Listen, if you see Tifa Final Fantasy Dojin, that's me. That's actually what I got caught on. Yeah, you get caught. That's me.
Yeah, sure. Look, Mom, Dad, I typed in hentai elf big titties, all right?
That's me.
But that's not me. That's not me right there.
What you're looking at there, that ain't
that's not me.
That ain't me. I'll take
it. Mom, Dad.
I'm taking this one.
If it's me, you know I take it.
Yo.
Okay, I wouldn't, but I would do a crappy, obvious lie. I wouldn't throw him under the bus.
No. No, I've already been but yeah, like, so I just don't like that. I don't like.
Uh-huh.
What else? Okay, so like
Stupid.
in news, Sam Altman of ChatGPT declares that ChatGPT will now start doing pornography on it, which I think is very bad.
Okay. Also, I mean, people are already doing it. I don't know why they're racing to the gun to do it with something else.
I don't know. Well, there's a lot of reasons why you should not do that. Reason number one, above all else, is that AI pornography is the worst kind. The absolute worst kind.
Yep.
You would never think.
Yep. I've got that. I've got that filter already.
Oh, you gotta
set
turn
up.
on that filter. Thankfully, rule34.com, you can just click a little thing and it filters all the AI out. It's very convenient.
Yep. You get the little minus. Yep.
You just say nope, turn them off. But I was just gonna say that it's terrible, and that's just like images. The text is terrible too. It's bad.
I don't want to be sexting a robot, if I'm going to be honest.
No,
this seems like the
fine.
saddest thing that's ever been done.
See, because I am the saddest person that wants to sext a robot, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Well, let's roll this back, Kevin. We would have sex with a robot,
Oh,
but we
no,
don't
yeah,
want
100%. I would make it. I would die in the
Yeah.
Futurama Marilyn Monroe bot, or in my case, the Midna, or the short stack goblin who shows up at my house. The goblin.
I like that Kevin would have both models of Minda, both the adult princess
Hell
and
yeah, I
the little
would.
imp.
Why wouldn't you?
And I'd be like,
in our future,
dude, that's a great setup, honestly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, if I had like a sex bot or something, yeah, I'm gonna be down with that. But like,
But
it's just on my
very
phone.
different than what we have now.
No, it's just people like messaging a chatbot and they're getting like sexual with it. And that's just weird to me.
No, I'm even gonna say that it doesn't work. I've tried. I've gone.
Do you ask it? So
it doesn't work.
Here's my question: do you ask it to like send you photos and it makes like AI photos?
So like my limited experience, where I would say it's very. It doesn't. So as someone who has erotically role played on text and tried to with AI, it doesn't work. And it doesn't work with AI because it's so reactionary. It won't do things. Like imagine, I don't know. Like, okay, so like let's take our Midna example. And you're like, hey, what are you doing? And then it gives a description, but it won't like initiate or do anything unless you tell it to. So if you're the kind of guy who's like, yeah, suck my dick, and then the thing says like, Midna sucks your dick, and it does it in like 2 paragraphs, then that's fine. But then afterwards, it's like it stops, and then it says like, input new command.
Yeah, or it can also just get hung up on stuff, so it'll just like keep coming back. Like it's like, no, this we're past this, and it's like, no, that was an old prompt.
Or it just doesn't work, or
forget the last 2 prompts and go back to what we were talking about before.
But it's like
so dumb.
It feels like, at least the ones I did, it was like you're trying to do something, but it won't do anything by itself, and it won't go anywhere by itself. So like with a partner, they can go like, oh, and then we go to do this, or go.
Yeah, they can naturally riff and introduce new ideas.
Even if you're doing the live sex, imagine if you're with like the sex bot, and like it would only do one thing, and then you'd have to tell it like, okay, switch position, and then do section B, and then it would just do that. It's like that's just the auto blow. That's all it is. It's not special.
Mm-hmm.
The question is this going to be regulated too for us because it's technically pornography?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like one of the things
I feel like it's not going to be, and they're just going to let people have it.
See, because to me,
while
like,
not giving real human porn is weird.
Well, yeah. Well, MasterCard was freaking out so hard about like itch.io. Then are they going to like not pay for ChatGPT now?
I mean, I think so, because there's that one guy. There's a developer on Steam who's like has almost 6 figures on Steam that he can't cash out because no bank will let him.
Jeez.
So I 100% think it's going to be a case of they're gonna, like all of this, it's poorly thought out. Someone said, "Oh yeah, this is how we finally monetize it," and they never thought about the fact that no, they don't want you to monetize that.
Well, it's the problem is that it's that one image or whatever that said it was like the stat that said like for all this AI investment to pay out, people need to be spending $800 billion a year on AI, and I'm like, no, it's not going to happen.
Never.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. Like how much they just as soon as they say pornography, it's like, oh, y'all are desperate to find any potential way to monetize this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like that's the in case of emergency break glass.
It's not even a good glass. It's not.
Nope.
It's not even. It's not going to work. It's not. It's just. Oh, it's really interesting about because when AI was first coming in, my dad was really positive about it because he was expecting like, okay, if this works, it's going to work. And as time has gone on, he's gotten increasingly more and more negative, just because it's just slop. Like, it doesn't do what he wants it to do, and it's just slop. And he's like, I don't like this. Because, you know, I get the dream. There's a hypothetical dream of that can't happen. Like, I understand. It's, I have my genius tutor that teaches me everything in a fun way, and then it generates for me a TV show that I really like. And it works out just fine. And it's like, no, that's never gonna happen.
Sorry, no, you're wrong. That's not the dream.
Okay.
You just said it's teaching you things. You're learning. No, you just say, hey, do this for me.
Okay, so it's
wait. It's reaffirming the knowledge you already know.
Oh, there you go.
Saying,
No, I think Nolan
so
got it. Nolan did it better. But even still,
so
it's like
it's one of those two though.
I have used it at work. I've used Gemini a couple times for like, okay, this HTML is just not working, and it should be working. AI, tell me what's wrong with this. And even then, it takes like trying on different days and being like, okay, why isn't this working? And it'd be like, oh, it seems like this syntax is blah blah blah. It's like, no, that didn't fix anything. And then it says, oh yeah, of course that didn't work because we also didn't do blah blah blah. And it's still not working. And then you come back the next day and you try again, and it's like, oh hey, this one worked this time. Okay, great.
It's also just it's the sort.
It's not dependable. Like no. You cannot count on it to do things.
Well, that's your big flaw with your super ingenious, super new thing where it's unreliable. It's bad. Mm-hmm. It's like how ChatGPT wants to do their Sora social media network, but it's made entirely of AI slop. And I'm like, who is this for? Who is going to the network to go, I just want to watch slop garbage all day?
And someone explained to me... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say the idea that these people are like, no, we're just gonna get the owners to buy in. So then when they pay us $3 to generate the prompt, the user pays us $3, we give them like 80 cents. We give 80 cents to Disney for allowing us to use their copyright. And it's like, motherfucker, Disney's not gonna be bought off for you to have blanket permissions to use their IP.
Disney will go after like children's daycares.
They'll go after like daycares.
What do you think that they'll ignore you?
Yeah,
the world's richest company, and it's a slam dunk because they just have to walk in there and show like Mickey Mouse smoking weed and say, "We don't want this," and they're gonna be like, "What are you gonna do?
Turn it off now!" And then
if you want to play the game of like, oh well, we'll just take it to court and we'll just get up to the highest bribable court in the land. Disney will be like, motherfucker, we can take them on yachts too.
They're like, motherfucker, we have multiple paid for. What are you talking about?
We can make that Trump animatronic in the Hall of Presidents as buff as you possibly can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He comes out, he's ripped, he has an obviously stacked penis, and you can't do that, Sam Altman, but we can. Yeah. And that's gonna appeal to him.
No, no, you'll be like, well, Mr. Trump, we generate this image, and then they just roll out the big, like, muscular Trump animatronic, and he goes, I want that.
It's like that. It's like The Simpsons with Mr. Burns, and he was like, "Behold your new god." And he was like Mr. Burns. He goes, "I love it."
Okay. Okay. So my other thing with this is they keep doing like, oh my gosh, look at this video game I made in AI. I'm like, how do you play this? This is just an image. What point of this is a video game?
Oh, you know.
My favorite is the Reddit post of the guy who's like, I give up. I've been trying to use AI to make a video game, and so he's just continually having to try to build AI code on top of AI code on top of AI code. He's like, it doesn't work. You can't do it. And it's like, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what everyone has been saying from the start.
Yeah.
Now, here, I'm going to pull back a little bit. I'm okay with using AI as like a way of making enemies smarter in a video game.
But that's not this AI. No, no.
It's not the same thing. I know it's not the same thing. But
yeah.
Well, to people, you have to like they don't understand what like the chatbots are compared to what actual AI is compared to what like a virtual helper is.
Yeah.
See,
like machine learning.
And
is
when
a
I tried
real
it,
thing.
Yeah.
But now AI has just been co-opted to mean whatever fucking bubble that's gonna burst needs it to mean.
Listen, it's the large language model.
Oh, yeah.
It's the LLM. That's usually what you think of when the current thing is AI, and like large language models.
Generative AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you try to explain this to people, and they're like, "That doesn't make sense. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Just like look into it, understand it. They're not the same things as like something that's going to work to make a machinery, like a specific machine in a factory, perform better. They're different things."
Yep. LLM and AI are not the same.
No. And LLM.
It is machine learning.
LLMs just make my blood boil.
I
mean, it does to all of us.
No, because it's like I want to be having, once again, we're in lame cyberpunk, where I want to be having the ethics of like robots and AIs and what is and isn't alive. I'd love to be having that debate instead of just
you want the episode of Star Trek where Data's on trial.
Yeah, I want to, or even the one, was it in Voyager where they talked about the holograms, where they tried to do a sequel to that, and like the hologram people, are they alive?
Yeah.
Was that Voyager?
I really like they had Mass Effect's solution to that. Or Mass Effect intentionally said, no, the Geth and whatever, those are AI. The hologram thingy, that's an intentionally restricted virtual intelligence.
That's VI.
Yeah.
I've used this to explain to people, and they still don't understand it.
Yeah.
That still gets me angry.
We talk also. It's like the Soma perfect situation, the nightmare.
Yeah.
See, like, why can't we have that nightmare? That's a.
Now I just have a bunch of idiots on a tweet asking, Gronk, is this true? Off of something that they could easily figure out within, I don't know, 10 seconds.
I feel bad for people that use the word grok in its original term of like from the Strange New World book of to understand things, and then Elon came away and then he polluted that word. Like that word has been polluted. I also think he's polluted the letter X to some degree, because I think the letter X is cool. At least I thought it was.
Yeah, it used to be extreme.
Yeah, like Mega Man X.
Games.
Think about it. How cool was it? It's Mega Man
XDX.
X. It's great.
I think he's also polluted, just a bunch of small towns and local river sources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we gotta do it. Speaking of that, I wanted to talk about the 1975 film I watched with my dad, 3 Days of the Condor, real quick. What's that
about?
Brock, summarize 3 Days of the Condor.
Can do. So basically, Robert Redford is working for the CIA, and they're in his little whatever. All they do is they read and translate foreign books to see if they're trying to pass any codes along. And one day, Robert Redford discovers a code that causes an assassin squad to kill off everyone in his little CIA except him. And the whole mission in the whole movie is he's trying to figure out what he saw and who's trying to kill him. And the grand twist of it is what he didn't catch a foreign spy code. he caught the CIA's code, which is trying to destabilize the Middle East and South America for oil. And I was like, oh.
That's sick.
And then
what's the sorry, quick aside, what's the movie about the plane that crashes in the desert and they're trying to rebuild it?
I don't remember.
It's not 3 Days of the Condor, but it's similar, and that's the movie I thought this was.
No, this is the spy thriller, and it's
Flight of the Phoenix.
Maybe
The Flight of the Phoenix.
the ending is really kind of tragic because what happened, how Robert Redford was going to escape is he was going to leak all his stuff to the press, and he tells the CIA guy like, I leaked all my stuff. I gave them all the notes, and they're going to publish it, and then you guys are going to be screwed. And the CIA man just looks at him and says, well, what if they don't publish it? And then Robert Redford's looking at him like, no, they will. And he goes, what if they don't publish it? What if we just tell the New York Times, no? And then he just kind of fades into the.
Can you imagine? It's Watchmen ending, but then it's just. Ozymandias is just like, yeah, what if I just tell them don't publish Warsaw's journal?
Yeah, just don't. What if in our current dark timeline, you would say, they ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah, that's false. That's fake news.
we either say fake news or they don't have the reading comprehension to even understand. So it doesn't matter. What do you
Brock,
think
is this true?
No. Of course,
no.
America would never trade with the Middle East to destabilize South America. That's silly.
Brock, is this true? No, claims of white genocide in South Africa.
Yeah, like the song. Yeah, we really need to stop this white genocide in South Africa. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's actually a pretty good movie.
Sick.
When
was this made?
1975.
Damn. Okay.
5 years before actual Iran Contra.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, fuck, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yes, he has been, but Robert Redford, if he's in a movie, you're like, it's gonna be a pretty good movie.
He's a pretty good one. He's in Butch Cassidy.
He's a pretty good litmus test.
Hey,
have you guys seen All Is Lost?
I have not.
Oh, that's a hell of a Robert Redford movie. It's like 2013, so he's kind of older, but it's him on a boat stranded in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and it's if things can go wrong, they do go wrong.
That sounds like it.
That actually looks nice.
Oh Lord, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Oh, yep.
But yeah,
he's a real ass actor.
Yep.
No.
And he's also in like probably the best Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, Captain America, Winter 100%. Soldier.
Yep.
Man, I can't wait till he gets replaced with AI as well.
Oh,
well, he's dead. So...
No, he's dead. They might try it.
Oh, don't worry. They'll take his...
It's only time before his family is like, we could use some more.
Listen, they don't make celebrities or new things.
Sure.
That's kind of like the thing with generative AI is in our current thing where nothing new is being made and everything must be regurgitated and recycled. So, no more celebrities. If I'm being honest,
I mean, yeah, I will say I kind of like this idea of a political movie because you don't have political movies like this anymore.
No. We get John Cena and shooting guns as the president.
We get this, and we got fucking what is it, Working Man?
Oh god.
Or no, Beekeeper.
Yeah,
Beekeeper. That's the one.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Well, because that was like at some point movies stopped being. They had to actually be interesting to get people to watch them, and quality kind of mattered. And then they realized, nah.
I disagree. I don't think that's true. I think time has filtered out the chaff.
You're right. No, you're right. There's a bunch of slop in the 70s that I would never watch. That I would never watch.
There's always a slop.
It's why the rule of you just wait 30 years. Just don't engage with anything unless it's 30. Because if it's lived 30 years, then there's probably something there. Gravity's Rainbow ain't making it 30 years.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a fucking guy who smells his own fart frightened ass book.
I think Dungeon Crawler Carl's pretty good. I'm still reading it. I'm on book 7.
Is there anything like good out now?
Yeah,
Like
Gone.
just. I mean, yeah, but like
movies.
Yeah.
Or what?
I don't know.
I think so Good Boy just came out, which I don't know if it's good. I haven't seen it. But
I've been waiting for that.
The horror movie from the dog's perspective. There's a this month there's another Yorgo Yamalopoulos. Sorry. There's
him and Emma
Stone. Yeah. So
I'm interested in that one as well.
I don't know that I love his stuff, but it's at the very least interesting. And then also, I mean, this year gave us Sinners, so like good stuff.
Good stuff still keeps getting made.
It's just Sinners.
I feel like if we were in the whatever, we'd talk about like the 2 or 3 movies a year we like, and then everything else is slop. But we've just had like 50 years, so there's just a lot of like back catalog.
Yep.
I have never seen Band of Brothers, Nolan. Why did you talk about Band of Brothers?
So I kind of just got bored the other night. I was looking through HBO, as I do, because I'm like, I watch Sopranos, I watch The Wire. What other legacy TV does HBO have? And I saw Band of Brothers on here, and I thought to myself, I hear people talking about this a lot. I've never had an interest in World War II. Let me see what it is. It's okay. It's not like the people talk about it like it's the greatest show ever. It's all right. The story's fine. The acting is amazing in it. Band of Brothers is essentially just a company of paratroopers fighting from D-Day till the end of the European front of the war. And it goes through like, dealing with loss and kind of the horrors of war and how it changes a man, and then brotherhood and, a lot of these interesting themes. But like, it's not very preachy about like America's the best ever, like I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You feel like every military movie is like, yo, America's the best. We're doing good stuff all the time.
Yep.
This isn't that. This is like, we're just kind of here trying to survive. We understand the guys we're shooting are also, trying to survive, but if we don't, they're going to kill us. That's just the problem. And it's a very interesting look. Also, didn't know how many like famous people are in the show. Like, I know Ross from Friends is like one of the major characters for the first 2 episodes. He's
David
like the
swimmer, the giraffe from Madagascar.
Yeah. He's like the pissed off officer. There's the guy that's like, I don't know his name, but it's the redhead guy from Billions. There's the guy from Office Space.
Yeah.
Who's also one of the commanding officers. Then also, just out of nowhere, Ed Hardy, Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, the guy that does the voice of Steve from American Dad.
Yeah.
And it's just like everywhere. Donnie Wahlberg. Like, just, it's strange. It's weird. I don't know. Just seeing them in like this day and age, while they're like somewhat more famous.
Yeah.
It's odd, but it's okay. I do understand though why guys get into World War II. These stories are interesting.
Well, World War II is also a conflict where you're killing the Nazis and they're bad, and it's a lot.
Here's the problem: they don't bring up the Nazis are evil because they're doing concentration camps concept until episode 9. Because they like the I guess the soldiers are so early in the war, they don't know what concentration camps are, and they see one the first time and they're disgusted.
That's pretty good.
Once again, it's very, very well acted. It's very interesting.
I will always remember Band of Brothers. There was a class in Science Hill, War in American Society. I can't remember what it's called. But
they roll the TV in.
It was just it was just movies the whole class. And so an entire week is just Band of Brothers. And then when my best friend in high school signed up for it, because he's like, yeah, no, we're getting that easy whatever class, a different teacher taught it who was much more academic. And it's like, sucks for you.
Oh, you get so the I wonder if kids nowadays have to survive the history teacher gambit. Because when you're in high school, the history teacher is either going to be a coach that teaches history and doesn't give a crap and just shows movies, or history doctorate man who's really into it, and you just got yourself a real ass class.
I think that transcends time. There's always going to be that. There's always going to be either the football coach or an actual like academic who
like if
loves
you go in there,
history
go in there and the guy kind of looks like he'd be the dad on a sitcom, you're like, okay, good, we're in good times. If he goes in there and he has glasses, like, oh, you fucked. Oh,
if he dresses any way goofy, you're in there for
you got a real class and you got to study now. But if you go in
any way out of the norm, it's in there.
You got a tweed jacket, you're in for it.
If he's wearing a 3-piece suit, you're in there.
If you're walking in there,
it might be an academic.
If you're wearing a beard and glasses, if you're talking about the African front in World War II, you might be an academic.
You might be an academic.
If he got a textbook open at the front of the class, he might be an academic.
It's true, because I've had both. It's
talking about.
They need to put like a warning label on those classes. You know?
Yeah.
Like one of them needs to be like, hey, here's the one. Like, I understand they don't, because it's like the same history class. You just don't know which one you're getting.
There we go. Damn computer keeps dying.
Yeah. Did your computer survive the last Windows 10 update?
Shit, I didn't check. This might be what's doing it.
Oh, it probably is, because Lappy...
Yeah.
They tried to kill Lappy last night with that thing. It took it like all night, and I had to manually reset it 4 times because it was crashing and hard crashed.
Fuck. Yeah,
Lappy got through it, though. Lappy got through it.
There's some stuff you can look up online about how to extend your coverage for like another 3 years.
I ain't doing that.
I don't know. I took this opportunity to just switch to Linux.
Hell yeah.
Linux has come far enough that it's honestly just Windows at this point, like in functionality. Except it's also, there's way less just crap running in the background. I feel like you could switch Lappy to Linux and it would be like, I live again!
Well, Lappy was fine as long as Windows wasn't updating. And now that Windows isn't updating, Lappy's going to be functioning A-okay. Because all I use Lappy for is to watch either YouTube videos or listen to MP3s while I'm trying to sleep. That's it.
Yeah.
No, Lappy's going to be just fine. Basically, my plan is like, yo, I'm just going to run Windows 10, and if like, for some reason, a video game I play on the daily says you can't run on the computer, then I'll get a laptop that has Windows 11 on it, and then we'll resume. And then the desktop will become
I gotta say,
new.
Windows 11 really isn't that even different from Windows 10, except for how much more intrusive they're trying to make it.
See,
it's pulling a bunch of data.
Yep, functionality-wise, it's pretty much identical to Windows 10.
See, I just don't want to do it. I'm not downloading crap in ye olden days when you were downloading anime torrents and stuff, and you needed to worry about like, viruses equal very yes. Right now, I'm just like, nah, because I have.
Yeah.
I literally have too much crap to watch, so I don't need to pirate anymore.
Yep.
I don't.
It's also, you just stream that stuff nowadays.
Have you been playing Dan, Drew? Or are you intrigued by it?
No, I have not. I just learned about it recently.
Okay, so
fascinating to
Yeah,
me.
it's a really interesting thing.
So, Nolan, if you're unfamiliar, this is a format of Magic the Gathering where you have one deck that's shared between you and your opponent. The only creatures are Dandans. There's 10 of them.
Yeah, there's like 10.
And it's a 2-cost. It's a 2-cost, 2 blues. It's an 8/8, and it's got Island Home, so you sacrifice it if you don't control an island, and it can't attack unless your opponent controls an island. And all the other cards are about blue control. They're all about countering, putting stuff back on top of the shared deck,
and bouncing.
And it's just like, So it's just like trying, and Dan's really the only way to win. You can try to mill, but your opponent also has the like, nah, I can force you to draw cards, and there's not enough cards to draw. Or I can play the, nope, I bounced it, so I had one last card to draw, so now you don't have any cards to draw. It's a fascinating way to play Magic.
If I'm honest, this just feels like turning it into a regular card game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is.
With like a poker deck.
No, 100%. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's very cool. They recently did a secret lair that has everything you need for Dan, and then they didn't credit the creator of Dan on it, and people were upset.
Get fucked.
No, this is WotC.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Get fucked.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I was literally, before you said that, I was about to say, yeah, I like Magic the Gathering, and I hate, but I don't want to play Magic the Gathering, and so I feel like Dan's great, and then you said that, and I'm like, it's doubly true!
No, it's people, listen, the people that play Magic the Gathering hate Magic the Gathering. That's just how it goes. And I took that they gave like a quiz to say like how into Spider-Man are you, and I took the quiz. And I legitimately stopped at a question that said, how do I feel about Magic the Gathering? And the choices were like, I hate this game, I dislike this game, I like this game, and I love this game. And I was just stunned. Like I took mental damage seeing that question.
Is there a middle option where I neither hate nor love this game?
No. It's either you hate, dislike, like, or love. I put dislike currently.
See, yeah, it should be like, I play this game. I play.
I do play. Because apparently people were just trying to get thing and enter on all negatives, and then the quiz or whatever was, not quiz, the survey was kicking them out. Because they said like, oh, I hate this, and it just would kick you out. I tried to answer it correctly. I said there were things about the Spider-Man set I did like, which there were. There's about like 4 or 5 things in that set I liked.
Yeah.
I think
liking the Spice 8 Rack video count?
Yes. Because that means you like the card designs themselves, if not the flavor of the cards. And even though that Spice 8 Rack video, he had problems because of the card designs are so many spiders, which makes it like every plate is covered in spiders, and it's kind of weird.
Do all the Spider-Man cards have reach?
No.
Okay, then fuck this set. No, sorry, that's the one thing. I'm sorry, literally every card that was a spider hero or spider whatever should have reach.
No, yeah, because that's like the spider thing, and it doesn't do it.
Yep.
No, they have something else. What's it called? It's
web slinging.
Web slinging.
Where it's basically bad
don't
ninjutsu.
They have a reskin? I was going to say, don't they have a reskin ninjutsu?
Also, the Ninja Turtles have a reskin ninjutsu, and it's not ninjutsu, and it's like, what the hell are they doing? So the Ninja Turtles...
They're ninjas!
No, they use sneak.
Ninjutsu.
They don't use ninjutsu, they use sneak. It's stupid. I have complaints.
Shit? Doesn't Wizards have a word for that kind of keyword that they don't like? Like, it's cannibalistic or whatever?
No, it's parasitic. Parasitic are stuff that's done in the set and only in the set, and it's a...
Yeah, so, like, you could have done ninjutsu, and then it would have played well, because they're all ninjas, so... No, I guess ninjutsu doesn't actually care if it's a ninja attacking. But it's still like...
No, it does.
Oh my god.
It has to attack.
God.
See, the thing about ninjutsu is that you can do some stuff where you can like attack with it, do the damage, and then on main phase 2 ninjutsu it. You don't have to ninjutsu it as it's attacking. There's some edge
Well, no, I
cases.
thought it had to be.
No, it just has to
Does
be
ninjutsu
unblocked.
just say like an unblocked?
Yeah, it says
attacker?
unblocked attacking creature. It doesn't say during the attack step. You can do it like right before the end of the turn.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's cool. There's some stuff. There's some shenanigans you can do with ninjutsu that give it a lot more like skill expression, even though it's a card game. But there's stuff where you can be like, "No, I like this one. I'm going to hit you with it, and then I'm going to ninjutsu out the other one." It's still going to be tapped,
Neat.
but it's so like you can hit someone, then they try to like instant removal your stuff, and then you can ninjutsu to save it. There's some like edge cases.
Yeah.
You can do some soul stuff. But yeah, it's just the current Magic the Gathering where it's bad. I still play it.
Yeah.
That Ninja Turtle set, I think it almost feels like the Ninja Turtle set is like driving people. Like the Spider-Man set, it's every progressive one. It's just worse. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be complaining about this forever.
What, don't you want to get Dwight though?
Don't I want to get Captain Picard? Don't I want to play Data? I think there's a quote. I think it was from the Command Zone that was from the professor, and he said like they said, "How do you feel about you?" Because he loves Star Trek and Magic the Gathering, and his response was, "I also love spaghetti and cheesecake, but I don't want them mixed together." And I was like, "True."
All right, nice.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I do not want spaghetti
love that.
cheesecake. I think that'd be really gross. Yeah, I don't know. Like the Avatar set. Avatar. I think I don't know.
It's very funny to me that like you like Avatar, and then you just hate it because people don't shut up about like, oh, Avatar's so good.
It's the like
Oh,
Avatar.
it's so
So
deep.
Avatar, like in Full Metal Alchemist, to me have this same thing where I like both of those shows, but I don't think they're the greatest of all time. I don't think they're the GOAT, and people like slavering over them upsets me because I'm like, no, this is good. This could even be your favorite, but it's not the best. Like, I like Avatar.
Yeah.
I think Avatar gets pretty good post Water Temple invade. Basically, season 2, like into season 1 to season 2 to the end, I think it's pretty good. But some of those early episodes, I think, are kind of rough.
I think especially the like literal start of the series, like
Yeah.
is not great.
No, I think it's actively.
I think they do a lot to figure
It's kinda rough.
who those characters are, and that's what makes the show good.
Because to me, when I think of Avatar, I think of the gang and like where Toph is there, and like Toph doesn't come in until season 2, and I feel like
Well.
there's mentally it's like nah, there's a lot. You're like, yo, I'm thinking of the good stuff. It'd be like if you, and I think Jujutsu Kaisen is really good, but if you're talking about like, yeah, I just love like the Shibuya arc, and you don't count like everything that came before the Shibuya arc, even though like it's good, but like the stuff in before Shibuya is like it's good, and then the Shibuya is like where like it pops off. But
No, it's very funny to me that like it's Jujutsu Kaisen is good, Shibuya is great, and then the Kuna fight is incredible.
oh, the Schooner fight's a masterpiece.
Cool.
It's a masterpiece. I think okay, I'm gonna also say like my hot take apparently on the internet, where I saw a lot of people complaining about the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I liked that ending.
They're wrong.
I thought it was completely appropriate for a show to
complaining.
jump to just be like, nah, he kept doing it. Like he like do you think Yuji's gonna keep on fighting spirits? He's not done. He's not just gonna like no, he's just gonna like the world's gonna keep on going. He's gonna keep doing it. What's
Like,
the problem?
oh my god, I cannot stand how many people try to be like, yeah, but there's like plot holes, and it's like, no, they're like, and then the stuff they're like, he didn't even say like anything about where Sukuna came from, or it's like that's not a plot
No,
hole.
that doesn't matter.
Like people don't understand what a plot hole is. They're just like stupid.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
ruination
listen, if
of-
you want more background information, you can have more background information, but it's not a plot hole because it's not there. He said, hey, this doesn't matter. This isn't important to the story I'm telling.
Sukuna's the ultimate evil spirit. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
He's real bad.
Also, oh man, I think it's a bold move to not show the fight between Sukuna's fridge and Hikari. I think that is incredible storytelling.
Yeah. It's like, well, what has happened in this? Look, we were busy. All right.
Don't worry about
They
it.
were somewhere else.
They were doing that.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
The question is, do you really care? Not really.
You think you
No.
do, but you don't.
Listen, you know what happened? Hikari hit jackpot, and then he hit it again.
Hell yeah.
He should have died a lot, but he didn't, because he's a lucky bastard.
Yeah.
He should have been frozen, but he said,
Yep.
"Nah, gambling."
Ah, gamble.
He's like, nah, I got the flow.
I'm casting all my spells. All right, I gotta.
Come on,
It's too hot.
I gotta roll.
We gotta wrap
sixes.
it up. We gotta wrap it up. Do you have anything else to say?
Nothing that can not wait until next week.
Yeah, I'll complain more
Yeah.
about Magic the Gathering until the end of next year.
Yeah, I
It'll
might
keep
watch
coming back.
specific. I'll see how I feel.
I think Digimon's
Don't forget
still.
to post this episode an hour early.
I'll try if YouTube's up. I think
Better.
Digimon's still okay, but it's clearly a children's show. But there is stuff going
Yep.
on. I want to talk about it if it delivers.
Yeah, that's why I never watched the Digimon shows.
Because there
They,
might
they say, like, hey, the guy has to punch the enemy Digimon before he can Digivolve, and then you watch it, and it's like, this is a show for children.
This one, I think, does have some kind of. There is a message here where your cell phone, like, omni device is literally sucking out your soul and might create a tiny evil monster that gets birthed from it. I think they're saying something with it,
I like that.
which is like the premise of the show. I want to see where that goes. Also, it's like post-apocalyptic.
There's something there.
It's like post-climate change apocalyptic. So like the slums are all flooded in the current Digimon.
Oh.
It's a cool look.
Ooh.
It's cool.
That's good.
But anyway, later days.
Good guess.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Later days.